Hello, my SEOs! This week we find out Instagram is hurting, so it paused revenue share and started charging for their verification checkmark. TikTok CEO took a trip to Capitol Hill and it hasn't been going well. Mozilla decided to get into the AI race and ChatGPT has added some plugins to make shopping and surfing the web easier. And more companies are launching their own AI features. My name is Kiko, and let's talk about those things on this week's rundown, brought to you by PosiRank.com. ChatGPT now has plugins that are third-party add-ons which will allow users to integrate ChatGPT with other companies and services. These plugins can be accessed from the plugin store, and they enable users to do a range of tasks without having to leave the ChatGPT platform. Some examples of the ChatGPT plugins available include Expedia, Instacart, Shopify, Speak, which is a language tutoring service that allows users to practice speaking with a chatbot, Wolfram, which provides access to curated knowledge and data on various topics, including real-time updates on news and various events. And there is Zapier, and automates tasks across multiple apps and services. The plugins can be accessed through the ChatGPT platform, and users can interact with them using natural language, which means they can just simply ask GPT to help them find a hotel and it makes a booking without leaving the app. And finally, there have been several new AI advancements that have been made recently. NVIDIA has partnered with the major cloud server providers to make NVIDIA DGX AI supercomputers available to every company. GitHub has launched Copilot X, which integrates ChatGPT-4 into workflows and can help with coding tasks. Microsoft has announced Loop, a project management tool similar to Google's Workspaces. Adobe has launched Firefly Generative AI, which allows users to bring their creative vision to life by describing what they want. Lastly, Instruction Tool is a tool that can generate 3D videos from image descriptions, which means just tell them what you want and it will make it for you. These advancements are expected to lead to breakthroughs in AI research and development across various industries, as well as create and end a few jobs. Overall, the AI push to integrate into our lives and make things easier to navigate, create, and perform complex tasks is inching closer and closer to becoming a staple in our lives. Mozilla is launching their new open source AI model called Common Voice. Common Voice is a free, publicly accessible platform for training AI models designed to democratize AI technology and make it more accessible to individuals and organizations who may or may not have resources to develop their own models. In other words, what I predicted in the last video is about to come true. We're supposedly going to get AI for the people. So, why is open source AI important? For one thing, it can make AI technology more transparent and accountable. By making AI models open source, developers can work together to improve the models, identify and address any biases, and ensure that the models are trustworthy and reliable. This is especially important when it comes to sensitive areas like healthcare or finance, where bias or inaccurate AI models could have serious consequences due to their bias that already exists in previous programming parameters. But open source AI isn't just about ethics and accountability. It also has some serious potential to benefit SEOs and digital marketers. By using open source AI models, businesses can gain access to more powerful and accurate algorithms for analyzing data, generating insight, and improving website performance. This can lead to better search rankings, more effective advertising campaigns, and happier customers. Of course, open source AI isn't a golden ticket. It still requires significant expertise and resources to develop and implement AI models effectively. But by leveraging the power of open source, hopefully communities, businesses, and individuals can work together to create better, more trustworthy AI models that benefit everyone. So whether you're a developer or marketer or just a curious individual, open source AI has the potential to benefit a lot of people, including SEOs like yourself. Hopefully you've been watching the clown show that is the TikTok hearing on Congress. Despite it being a hearing and supposedly a fact-finding mission, it's been anything but that. US lawmakers and officials still remain skeptical of TikTok's data practices and its relationship with the Chinese government. TikTok CEO Xiaozi Chu appeared before a congressional committee to address these concerns. Chu defended the company's data practices and stated that TikTok was committed to protecting users' data and being transparent about its relationship with the Chinese government. while also throwing shade at the US social media companies for abusing data as well. Facebook. However, some lawmakers were not satisfied with Xiu's assurance and called for stronger action against TikTok. Some calling for banning federal employees from using the app, while others are urging more thorough investigation into the app's data practices. However, the concerns about TikTok are not limited to the US, as other countries such as India and Australia have all expressed concerns about the app's Chinese ownership and data practices. In India, TikTok was banned in 2020 over national security concerns, while in Australia, the government is considering implementing stricter regulations on the app. The debate over TikTok's data practices and national security risk raises important questions about the role of social media companies in protecting user data and national security. While social media companies have become an integral part in modern life, they also have a responsibility to ensure that the user's data is protected and that they are not being used as tools for foreign governments or other malicious actors, which has a lot of people screaming racism. There has been a huge push to get the company to sell to an American company, but TikTok's CEO shot that down wholeheartedly, which means it's inching closer and closer to being banned or strictly regulated. Meta has now decided it's making a new Meta Verify program for their blue checkmark in the US, which means now you can buy your verification blue checkmark in the US for $11.99 on the web or $14.99 in the app per month. And that's per account, per platform. So technically it will be $23.98 per month. This approval allows you to get access to a verification ticket on Facebook or Instagram, proactive account protection from impersonations, dedicated account support from Meta teams, exclusive tickets from Facebook and Instagram stories and Facebook Reels, and 100 stars a month allocated to other creators on Facebook. And who knows if they're doing it because they're copying Twitter or just because they've been losing so much money in ads in the past year. However, all I know is what happened with Twitter. And if that's any indication, I'm pretty sure we're going to see some pretty hilarious things. And to be honest, the verification process has already been kind of iffy. So I feel that this is adding to their needless features pile that Facebook and Instagram has been trying to roll out, which is even more hurtful when you find out that Meta paused their Reels bonus program in the US. I know, it seems like the US is just getting hit everywhere. The move comes as little surprise given the challenges that all platforms have had in implementing effective short-form monetization programs, including YouTube's new revenue share model for shorts, TikTok's subscriptions offering, series, and Meta's working on ad revenue share for their Reels. Meta wants to match YouTube's revenue program, so it will continue expanding its ads on Facebook Reels and grow virtual gifts via stars on Reels. However, YouTube's partner program and Shorts monetization system are currently the best monetization potential for creators overall. And that is because YouTube Shorts leads viewers to creators' longer form content, which is their bread and butter at YouTube. Meta is putting pressure on its own team to come up with a better system to replace the creator's fund, which is still a long way away from being a valuable pathway. Well, my SEOs, that's all the news I have for you in this week's rundown. Do you think TikTok is done in the US? Will Mozilla's OpenAI be able to keep up with all the other advancements being made? And are you excited about all the tasks that will soon be automated or, at the very least, made easier by AI? Let me know in the comments down below what you think. My name is Kiko, and I will see you tomorrow.